I'm unsure why, but I laughed out loud. My abdomen split open, and my entrails came loose. I rushed to gather my exposed intestines before it was too late. My flesh rotted, my nails and teeth fell out. What maniacal design was this? Soon, I found that I was surrounded by monsters. But no matter. She thirsted for blood, Sotiara did, from within my right arm. But what was this? My stomach, my nails, my teeth. There was nothing wrong with them at all. I was losing my mind. The world began to spin.
Are you all right?
I saw a vision of my partner. It made sense. The familiar face helped me regain composure. I knew it. It was her curse again. The monsters, my mutation, it was all in my mind. The bloodlust bubbling in my right arm occasionally pushes me to the limits of sanity. I knew then that I had precious little time. 13 days until the end of the world. This entry was made years after the ordeal. In the interim, our dear protagonist has been distraught, agonizing over the sacrifice of Sotiara. And now this foreboding talk about the end of the world. The old man can no longer speak. He has a gift, but for it he pays a great price. He ages at an inhumanly quick pace. Yesterday, when he could still just manage to speak, he told me this.
Do not stray from this place, no matter what.
I followed his instructions, and ferocious monsters appeared here. Yes, I see. It was not for our safety. It was for the hunt. Soon, more monsters appeared, but I thrashed them all. My wizened partner wobbled over to the monster's corpse. His face came alive. He grew younger. The old man extends his own life by sacrificing monsters. Without sacrifices, he would not last more than 3 days. That is the price that he pays for his gift. He is my partner. He is Magusa. He also has a gift that allows him to catch glimpses of the future.
We complement one another. The monsters that I must kill to quench my bloodlust allow Magusar to reverse his aging. At the moment, we have a certain objective. 12 days until the end of the world.
What we have seen is a depiction of Magusar in the distant past. Now, he rules this world of ours. What do you think could have led to this?
It has been several years since I met Magusar. We were both tormented by accursed bodies. And since then, we have traveled far and wide together, with our sights on a common goal. Those who do not know Magusar feel that he is unpredictable. We were well on our way, but then Magusar spoke.
My son awaits me. I must go home.
And so it was that our course was changed. But soon the whispers began. She spoke to me through my right arm. Macabre thoughts threatened to overcome me. I had to feed my bloodthirsty arm.
My premonitions. I have them that I may change the future.
The massacre of the monsters helped calm my murderous right arm. And with each passing day, the bloodlust becomes harder to satiate. I am not far from becoming a monster myself.
Come, we must go from here.
Magusar was ready. Determined to see this son of his as quickly as possible. Wonderful. What a partner. Now, as for Magusar's son, I'm afraid that they will never have their reunion. Because no son ever existed in the first place. 11 days until the end of the world.
The author of this journal spent countless days and nights with Magusar. Magusar had become a dear friend. So, read on.
Those who sacrifice the lives of others pay a special price. The soul of the victim flows through one's right arm, along with their memories, their emotions. On rare occasions, the memories of the victim entangle with one's own. Magusar has no son by blood. It was likely a memory inherited from a monster. It happened 2 days ago. We claimed a victim, and its memory must have seeped into Magusar. Foreign as it may be, this memory had driven Magusar to seek a son who is not his own. Such is the bond of family. We neared the town where his supposed son lived.
We will soon meet my son. We must hurry.
We reached the village, but were met with no welcome and no sign of life. The damage to the structures suggested the work of monsters. On one corner, Magusar stopped in his tracks. At his feet lay a small toy. It must have belonged to a child. Heaven help that child now. Magusar peered intently at the toy. Perhaps he knew from the very beginning that this memory of a son was not his own. Perhaps he knew, but could not help himself. Fond memories are exalting. Sad memories wrench at the heart. It matters not whose memories they are. Magusar still had their memories. He could see his son playing with the toy that rested at his feet. He studied it for some time. Then a tear ran down his cheek. 10 days until the end of the world.
Your memories, meshed with those of another, could mean you begin to lose sight of who you are. Before long, you may be someone else, just like Magusar.
Why do we hunt monsters? Because it is the sorcerer's calling to hunt down monsters and protect the peace. And that's what we are taught. But one cannot easily set aside one's feelings. I thirst for blood. Magusar thirsts for victims. Our next target appeared at the very spot that Magusar predicted. I was overcome with the urge to kill. My thoughts were overcome by a dark bloodlust. I relished my mercilessness. I felt empowered.
We will put an end to it, by any means necessary.
The monster was sacrificed. And Magusar's aging reversed immediately.
That was the one, I'm certain.
The memory of a monster had revealed the downfall of the town.
That's who killed my son.
We went through the ruins in search of traces, in search of whoever did this. We felt it our mission to purge this guilty beast. And yet, this would not appease the ire of the poor souls who were sacrificed by our hands. But, as we all know, the human heart is not so simple a matter. Perhaps we felt the need to pray for the souls of the dead. How easy things would be if we could be rid of emotion. But we are not monsters after all. The moment the bloodlust of my right arm overcomes me, I will transform into a monster. I know this because my prophetic partner has told me so. I have 9 days remaining. My only wish is to live as humanly as possible my few remaining days. If this is hypocrisy, so be it. 9 days until the end of the world. Several days later, Magusar clung to the toy that we found, holding it close. How deeply can memories come to affect us? How vividly they stay with us, even if they are not our own.
About now, the sanity of the author begins to erode. Could Sortiara's soul in the sorcerer's right arm be the cause? The journal describes the author's transformation into a monster. You have been warned. It's no pleasant tale.
Her form was restored. I asked about the incident. She admitted her wrongdoing, saying, "I'm sorry." Magusar spoke.
Think of your victims, and think of what you can do to atone.
Perhaps this will give the victims some sense of peace. We went through the ruins in search of traces